Good afternoon. My name is Megan Weininger, and for my second presentation, I did Spanakopita. History and culture of Spanakopita. The origins of Spanakopita are not exactly known, but the Spanish pastry could be traced back at least 400 years ago to Greece. Greece did not receive their independence from Turkey until 1821, and Spanakopita is very similar to the Turkish pastry called Turkish spinach bork. It is believed that many Greek foods have origins in the Turkish and Ottoman cuisine. During the Ottoman era, the Epirus capital of Ioannina was in northern Greece. This is an important trade and intellectual capital for Turkish rulers. This could be why a lot of Greek foods have their origins in Turkey and the Ottoman Empire. Spanakopita is also a traditional Greek Easter food, but is not only eaten during that time. Nutrient composition. According to nutritionix.com, one piece or 142 grams of Spanakopita has this nutrient composition: 356 calories, 23 grams of fat, 28 grams of carbohydrates, 8.8 grams of protein, 2.4 grams of fiber, and about 90% of your daily value for vitamin A according to a 2,000 calorie daily diet. Relationship to disease. Spinach is the main ingredient of this dish, and it has so many benefits for one's health. It is considered to be a superfood because in studies, it has been found to do many things, including improve heart health and brain function, boost immunity, and prevent diabetes. Spinach is also very high in protein content for a leafy green and high in magnesium content, which about 66% of Americans are deficient in, according to William Falloon from the Life Extension magazine. Magnesium deficiencies have been linked to hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. Ingredients. I know these ingredients are fresh and of high quality because I use all fresh and non-frozen ingredients. I also used an olive oil that was imported from Greece that I got from a local Greek market back home. Agriculture. According to Steve Albert from Harvest to Table, spinach is a cool season annual and grows best when planted outdoors in early spring and then again in the fall. In mild winter areas, spinach can be grown outdoors during the winter. This could be Florida or South Carolina, Georgia, and etc. Spinach production is relatively sustainable since there are no known significant damages to air, water, land, soil, or forests, as long as pesticides have not been used. Preparation. I found this recipe from the American Heart Association. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Lightly spray an 8 or 9 inch square baking dish with cooking spray. In a large nonstick skillet, heat 1 teaspoon of oil over medium heat, swirling to coat the bottom. Cook 1 chopped onion for 3 minutes or until almost soft, stirring frequently. Cook 3 minced garlic cloves for 1 minute. Reduce the heat to low and cook 1 pound of the spinach for 1 minute, tossing with tongs. Cook the remaining 1 pound of spinach until all spinach is wilted, tossing constantly. Remove from the heat, drain well in a colander, and use the back of a fork to press out any excess liquid. In a medium-sized bowl, stir together half a cup of ricotta, 2 eggs, half a cup of feta, and 1 teaspoon of dill weed and some pepper. Stir in the spinach until well combined. Transfer the spinach mixture to the baking dish. Place the 5 sheets of phyllo dough on a cutting board. Work quickly. Use a sharp knife to cut the sheets in half. Keep the unused phyllo dough covered with a damp cloth or damp paper towel to prevent drying. Place 1 sheet over the spinach mixture. Using a pastry brush, brush lightly with 1 teaspoon oil. Layer with a second sheet. Brush with 1 teaspoon oil. Repeat the remaining sheets in oil. Bake for 30 minutes, increase the oven temperature to 375 to bake and bake for 10 minutes or until the top is golden and crisp. Serve warm. Tasting. I really enjoyed Spanakopita as it has some of my favorite foods, spinach and feta. It tasted very buttery and savory, and I really enjoyed the crispiness of the top piece of phyllo dough. I would definitely eat this again. This is a picture of my Spanakopita. Comparison. Spanakopita is a savory spinach pie / pastry and is eaten as an appetizer or dinner or lunch. This differs from what I would usually think a pie is. Most Americans, when they think of a pie, would probably say apple or blueberry. Both of these are very sweet and is seen as a dessert versus an appetizer. These are my references.